Yeah, that's a good move.
All right, but we're getting into it
We're
now.
getting right into it on FOG. So they did strike here, or they chose here. This is good for ice climbers because the platforms are tricky and they can navigate real well. And the stage is big, so they don't die quick. But it's also really good for Falco too, because Falco navigates the platforms like with ease.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing. I think Falco likes stationary platforms better.
He likes them
Battlefield
better, yes.
Just because platforms are really good for Falco.
Right.
But
he also has all the tools to move on the moving platforms, you know?
Exactly. And like ice climbers on a falling platform can be really scary if you're underneath it. It's like underneath or near.
Yeah,
it can be terrifying. Because it's just so scary because it's like watching a meat mincer like slowly creep on your face.
Right, you got the wall of hammers coming slowly down on top of you.
Exactly.
So Yort looking really good. He's playing safe. He's playing his lead.
Yeah,
which is important.
Managed to finish that out pretty good.
So we got the no platforms transformation.
And kept Sopo from doing like a ton of damage too.
Yeah, he really did. He dealt with Nana efficiently, and then he made it so that Popo couldn't do anything. So he's not happy about the random forward smash, but that's what ice climbers can do to you. So you need to be prepared.
Hammers hurt, dude.
They hurt. They are just as good as swords, except not as long and not as powerful.
And Nana's not dead too. I thought she was hit off the top for a second.
Probably okay. Good. That was good. She's probably alive still, but at least she's not on the stage. So I don't agree with that. He should not have switched off of Popo there.
Yeah, I think he had Popo in a really good spot.
So keep going.
Still killed Nana, but
it worked out. Yeah, but
you know what? Maybe that's just playing safe.
Early.
Yeah,
it's definitely a bit of safety he's trying to worry about.
Because like you could go in on Sopo, but
it just depends has on if he's really comfortable fighting the Popo or not. Because it seems like he is.
Yeah,
and so
I would agree with that.
He's going to prioritize Nana no matter what, and then he'll deal with the Popo if he has to. But the Nana's the worry for him.
And you know, that's not an invalid strategy.
No,
I think that's actually really good because it is safer than just there we go wobble.
So I think I don't know if I saw it perfectly, but I think he hit Nana and then got grabbed by Popo.
I think so too. Because like you don't stun Popo, you don't hit stun Popo, so he's free to grab you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Nana's like out of hit stun by the time she needs to do with the inputs.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that ice climbers get grabs on people that like it's just because they have two of them and they're like short and weird.
God, he's putting work in on those. Though.
Oh my goodness!
Like
so Nana's at high percent. Like
dares Popo, walks over, dares Nana.
Yeah, Nana is struggling. So Grayson, that's unfortunate. Come on, Grayson. So Grayson's gonna have to like get the wobble here probably.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think like that's anything against him. I just think that's what's.
But like back to like his Yort's focus on the Nana.
Yeah.
Like literally his campaign on Nana. If Gas Money can't respond to that strategy, if he can respond to it well enough to either to where he can't afford to focus Nana, or to where he's making it to where he just can't focus Nana quite in that way.
The thing that I find tough as Icies versus Falco is that when Falco hits you, you go real high in the air. Icies don't have like a super good jump. And so if he's up in the air comboing Nana, you really you have to either read his landing or like his movement, but you can't directly punish him when he's like flying above you with down air and pillar platforms.
Plus, I mean, Spaceys, they have a lot of really good moves to break up Icies.
They do.
Like, if you manage to dare in between the both of them, like, bye. Especially at like higher-ish percents, both Popo and Nana will slide to like opposite sides of the stage. And then it's like, all right, maybe fair that way, or not fair, bear that way, and then nair forward, bear back, nair forward, and just like keep the two separated until Nana falls off, and then you focus on Popo.
Yeah. So I honestly didn't expect Yort to take game one. I'm a huge fan of Grayson, and I think he's pretty good. But Yort is he looks like he knows what he's doing in this matchup, which
it's kind of hard to deny that.
Yeah, and it's like sure Grayson's a great player, but some matchups are really hard, and like a lot of people don't know the Ice Climbers matchup, and that gets him some mileage for sure.
Absolutely.
But once you like sit down and learn it, like there's so many ways you can abuse and exploit the way that they work. That okay.
There we go. We got one.
An interesting wobble.
I didn't think he was gonna get that.
He did like a slow start up to it. Like he did like a slow double tap to like.
Because it took like, Nana was like over there by the underneath the platform, and then slid up to it and got into it.
That was cool. Like I don't know if he had to work hard to get that or not, but
hey,
I don't think I would have gotten it. Is what I would say. So now Yort is like scared. You see, he's not shooting the lasers he was. He's like jumping to platforms.
And like the thing is I think lasers is probably a really good tool to keep him from running up and grabbing him too.
Yeah, but it's really dangerous because if they read the laser right, you can get so punished. And also, if you do a dash attack, a lot of the times Nana or Popo will get hit, but the other one will just hit you. So if you find the spacing where you dash attack, one climber gets hit by the laser, but the other just hits the Falco.
When running forward, Popo leads Nana, right?
Yeah, well, Nana follows Popo like in every situation, unless you are able to throw
like
her
just
in
like
front of you.
Just kind of be slowly.
So, but like, if you run forward with the dash attack, you're both about to do the dash attack. Popo gets knocked out. Nana runs forward and hits you.
Continues,
and then
it's
Popo
just
is like in free form, like he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly. Not only did Nana just like not only did Nana make that dash attack not like for nothing.
Yeah, it was also a
but
safe
it's also
dash attack.
safe dash attack opens him up for something else, and like.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. So there's a lot of tricks like that.
Because you have to contest the dash attack probably. Because if you shield it, you're gonna get grabbed.
Kind of, yeah. If you shield the right one. Like the question is if you shot the laser. Because if you shot the laser, you're dead.
Yeah.
So finally cleaning up the stock, but this is really good.
Yeah, 200%.
Really good turnaround for Grayson. He can definitely do some work here.
Like he made that stock. He kept that stock around for forever. And I think if he can finish him off, I think if he can finish off Yort from this stock without losing Nana, and then maybe getting a wobble in the next one.
Right.
I think like that.
Yeah, so that was really good. He kind of landed in front of him with the dare, which has a couple hitboxes, and then immediately he does the back or the down smash. So if Yort tries to act at shield at all, he's going to get a couple hammers to the face.
And he's looking. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, see, so one wobble like really changes the tone of the match, but 2 wobbles, man.
2 wobbles.
Oh yeah.
That's starting off at literally like a 2-stock handicap.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's hard. It's hard to like.
I'd like to talk to Grayson on his perspective on it, but whenever I get a wobble in a set, like the whole momentum and the whole idea of the set changes.
Well, plus you got to think about the emotional disposition of the person he's playing against too.
They're so afraid now to get grabbed. And
not only are they afraid of that, but they could get like super tilted.
Yeah, it's it's great because it's like they're scared of you, and that's not important because ice climbers suck. They're so bad, but if you get
they're
grabbed,
really just not, and especially like Sopo.
Yeah.
Like he has like his recovery, almost non-existent.
Do back airs, come on.
It's like, realistically, he's easy to deal with.
Okay, that was a clever jump.
The fact that Ice Climbers has such a strong kill potential, like just out of nowhere like that, that makes them so scary, and it makes the players play weird, you know?
Yeah, they really do.
Playing against like Captain Falcon, they wouldn't play the way they play against they wouldn't play like scared like they do the way they do against Ice Climbers.
No, because it's so different when your stock is gone before you have the opportunity to try to get out. It's just like, oh, I got grabbed and I'm dead already. There's no interaction now. I already lost. But yeah, I see. Like Grayson's doing so good with Sopo this game.
Yeah, I mean, every time he gets up to about 170, 200%.
Like back air percent. Like he's not going to die to a non-stream clean hit. So now he just needs to keep the lead. That was unfortunate. He did like a neutral air dodge instead of a wave dash down. Oh, clever. Very good forward air.
I actually really hope he wins this one because I want to see a game 3.
Oh yeah, I agree. I don't know if Yort is like it doesn't seem like he's got any sort of plan right now.
I think this isn't a huge contrast compared to last game.
No.
But it's definitely like I wouldn't even say maybe a momentum shift because I think both of these players are kind of tempered in a way that they're not super susceptible to like
I think
losses.
Grayson for sure. This is like very, very neutral. He knows how to stay cool. I've seen Yort get angry before, and I know that like if you get angry after a set, then there's a pretty good chance you were angry during the set.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how that'll play into it, but he did really well game 1, so he shouldn't be discouraged yet.
But it seems like stage choice seems to have a decent effect,
especially
so, like,
on this matchup. So
we'll see how this goes. What do you think? Who do you think? What do you think Gas Money banned?
What do I think he banned?
Because we're at Yoshi's, but like maybe banned Battlefield, probably. I think Falco would like that a little bit too much.
It just depends, because Ice Climbers have good stages and then not so good stages, but
Falco kind of has good
Falco's
stages.
good everywhere.
Yeah.
And Ice Climbers, like, they get different benefits based on the way that they like to play too. So if you're really into desyncs in the way like you want to build the wall, then FD's great. But if you're more about like being aggressive and like confusing your opponent, then sometimes you want to be more like close quarters, where like Fountain of Dreams is so good.
Yeah. We're both Fountain of Dreams and Yoshi's. Yoshi's is pretty small. Also,
Ooh,
That was really good.
that was good.
That
yeah.
was really good.
That was
Because he
clean.
went up to finish up Nana and then said, all right, I'll take your stock for it.
Yeah, he was ready. He was super prepared. So that's what you got to do.
I think this literally like the answer he has to have to Yort's like style of just like, you're not going to have Nana. And it's like, if you're going to try and consistently take Nana away from me, I'm going to have to take a stock every time you try.
Yeah. And so that's the thing I was saying earlier again is like the way that Falco combos is hard to interrupt. So that's your main idea is like if he's comboing Nana, you want to try to interrupt with Popo. But when he's up in the air, it's hard to do.
Yeah, because
So-
it's like if he's already got the dare out, which
Yeah.
he can hold out for
So
what
the
seems like
question is
forever.
whether Grayson needs to prioritize saving Nana, or if he just wants to like try to get him into a bad position and use Nana as like more of a bait, which I think he's trying to do more of now.
I think he needs, because I think he really does need Nana just to get like
Right.
at least one wobble
Right.
per match.
So this is going to be a rough spot for the climber. If he doesn't get a stock here, he's going to need to be. He's going to need to save his Nana. Okay, that was. I don't know if he meant that, but that was cool.
Yeah, the little
He definitely missed the
whisper,
waveland, but Randall was there, so I don't know
Randall-
if he meant that.
he's like waiting for 5. He's like, all right, now I'll waveland because
Yeah.
I mean at least
Oh, okay,
Oh.
that was unfortunate.
yeah.
So Grayson's not happy. That is like definitely some nerves on his part.
Dude, Randall saves and takes away.
Yeah, he does. He is the okay. That's So he was a little bit in a weird positioning there, and that means
Yeah.
that Nana got the grab, and you can't tell her what to do. So she threw him backwards.
Nana's
towards
an
the ledge.
independent woman.
Oh, she is. She is.
She does kind of need her
Oh,
man.
that's done.
Oh.
Okay, that was amazing. I didn't see him setting up for that blizzard.
Oh
So
my God.
that should
That's
be the
it.
game. Yort is looking very intently at the screen, but his fate is already
He's still
sealed.
mashing, and I
he's
mean
trying.
rightly should.
Well, it's over. Yeah. So that sucks. That really sucks. Yort played well.
It's always crap to like end it on a wobble.
But I love Grayson and I love Walling, so